And we are back for round 21 for Nhrl's Div 2 race. Big day today. There is a championship constructors decider between Alfa Romeo and Red Bull. So that should be cool. For Brazil, it should be low 106s maybe. That could be Div 1 pace, but it's definitely not far off the pace considering Twonk and Rezify have been going toe to toe these last few days or weeks. Reese in the Discord saying that he's the most handsome man on the grid. Might have to agree there. Oh, yeah, sorry, and Luke Beck isn't here. What a disaster. Man, I don't know. Having Luke Beck, having no racing points there is a disaster in itself, but like having not Luke Beck there, youch, that's a catastrophe. Can't. Oh. Our main man, Hakim. Last race out, he is our Div 2 champion. Hakim, super stud from Singapore. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me, stream. First hit on the track looks to be an Alfa Romeo of Karta C. As he begins his flying lap now, the Alfa Romeo does looks really nice. There's a lot of steering angle in that Alfa Romeo. Hold on, I'm gonna have to join my co-commentator. Okay, pitch, we're on air. Pitch, you in the lobby?
Yeah.
Alright, how have you been doing?
Not bad.
Div 2 today. In case you missed it, both racing points are not here. Hakim is our champion, and the Alfa Romeos need to outscore the Red Bulls by 2 points. Now that is going to be a treat in itself.
Championship.
To secure the Constructors' Championship.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be pretty interesting here in qualifying.
Carps, he's about to set a lap now. Looks to be a competitive enough lap. He is starting on the softs, so give him a competitive edge, and he'll set a 108.6. So an incredible start. Could be better, but who's next to cross the line?
So James about to cross the final corner now.
Yeah, James, is he? I'm spectating blue. Yeah. And blue blows. Wow, what a time from blue.
And now James comes through. It's 108.5.
108.5. Out-qualifies Carps by a tenth on the medium, so definitely looking strong. Reese coming in P3. And Twonk, he goes faster with a 107.4 on mediums.
Yeah, first flurry of times looking pretty strong.
And Hakim goes quicker again by a tenth.
But only a tenth. And
Only a
that's
tenth,
tire
though.
difference as well.
It could be that competitive edge, just kind of easing off now that we know that he's Div 2 champion. Anyone else about to cross the line?
Well, we have Collins who's in the second sector on his lap on the soft tires. He's doing pretty good so far. As we know, Brazil, pretty good track for controller drivers.
Hold on, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to make this announcement, but Nhrl have partnered with Nhrl in terms of leagues, so check out the promotion sector in Nhrl if you haven't already.
Yeah, Collins goes 8th fastest at 108.7 on the soft tires.
Fairly competitive, just a 10 top carps. That's quite impressive, actually.
Yeah, no big gaps in time. I'll rather reasonable average.
I'm spectating Resify now as he sets the fastest first sector.
Yeah, to the right hand, you're looking really smooth with the throttle.
Yeah, his terrible camera angle. Resify, he's pushing that Alfa Romeo to the limit.
Yeah, so far pretty flawless in his run.
No fault from his end.
Oversteer. Next to the flat out corner, final braking zone. Uses the extra track on the exit.
On the 2021 game, you can't even use the exit, or the extra track. Or else it'll force you into a spin.
Yeah, anyways. Down now, taking the inside line, and it will be
a 107.6.
3/10 off Twonk.
Oh yeah, off Twonk. I was going to say 3/10 off Hakim.
And speaking of Twonk, he's decided to go with the soft tires instead of the mediums, and
I reckon Twonk, he's that medium lap was only a tester how the track feels.
I reckon we might see a 106 here today.
Yeah, I think we can get into the 106s. As there's a Sector 2 yellow flag, it looks like Blue has spun.
Oh no, I believe he's in low fuel mode. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
So a bit too much under fueling.
Yeah, I think Carbon Con, I think he's also on low fuel mode. As there looks to be a fast moving. Okay, no, Resify, he's not using it.
Yeah, meanwhile, Carps is on a flying lap, but it is invalidated, so he will not get that time in. Meanwhile, behind Mephanantics is on his... or he was on his lap, but he seems to have backed out.
Yeah, he seems to have. The ARS counter is on 0.
However, Twonk is on his out laps. He's going to start a new lap soon, and it's going to be interesting what he gets on those soft tires.
Yeah, and they...
between them.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like he's just managing tire wear at the moment as he kicks up his ERS now as he's about to enter the final corner.
Yeah, it's go time here.
Alright, let's spectate Twonk's lap. He may be able to show us a good lap. Twonk, he'll start his lap now. It won't take any of that outside green bit, but he'll enters to turn 1 and 2. It's crucial to nail that, and it looks like he's nailed it. Could go a little bit faster.
Coming down the straight now, this is where top speed can help you gain some time through a lap, but now very heavy braking zone.
He's gone up by a tenth, and he's twitched.
Oversteer.
Yeah.
And he backed out of that.
He knows he can go quicker.
Meanwhile, behind Collins and James have started their laps. James on 2-lap-old medium tires. Collins on 4-lap-old softs, and he's invalidated to the first corner.
I think James is trying to get a feel for the track as well. Unless he's genuinely putting down laps in the mediums.
Yeah, looking pretty good so far through that sector. A little bit wide through both corners, but Still pretty good pace.
Yeah.
Bit of horse here on the exit, yeah.
Sorry.
In the second sector, he's down by about half a tenth.
It goes a little bit wide on exit now, and he's about to cross the final, not the final corner, but the finish line. He comes into the pits.
Perhaps wanting to set some of the soft tires.
H. Collins also goes in the pits. I think Twonk is on the lap, so he's up by almost 2/10.
He's up by a tenth and 800ths from the first sector, but here's where he can gain most of the time on the soft tires.
Yes,
braking zones and heavy sweeping corners.
The high tire loads won't do any of the tires justice, but the optimal strategy around Brazil.
Fastest.
Oh wow, Reese! Reese definitely pulling out a surprise there, but Twonk is going 5/10 quicker.
We went to see a sub 106.
107, you mean?
107.
And oh, he barely just made track limits, and he goes 106.7. Wow, what a time!
Hackham's just entered the second sector now on the soft tires. He's gonna be pushing like a stabbed rat.
He's gonna be wanting to, you know, just try and get into the 106s.
Definitely possible as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Final corner of the second sector now, he is 2.5 tenths up.
Almost 3/10 quicker coming out that section now, but Hackham, he's about to cross the finish line soon. DRS activated, no slipstream or nothing.
P2.
He will go P2 106.9, 2/10 off Twonk actually on the dot. 2/10 on the dot. Jesus.
Yeah. I believe it is Cabricon who's invalidated.
Wait, who did you say was on the lap? Blue, yes?
I was gonna say Brian Con, but he's invalidated, so it will be Blue behind him.
Alright, I'll spectate Blue. Blue seems to have gone deep a little bit, but he might have just recovered that. Goes into fourth gear for this section. Oh, and definitely does go wide, but I'll give him a nice exit, to be fair. A nice run into the final corner. Doesn't take any of the AstroTurf, he's a 10th down.
Yeah, on build as he comes in here. And decides to stay out, and will he go up on his time?
Oh!
No.
Just a thousandth of a second.
Parks comes into the pit lane. James is on a lap and he is 1.5 tenths up.
He touches the curb grass a little bit. The curb not so much to worry about. James not taking any of that outside AstroTurf, so definitely not confident with that set part of the track.
And upholding the inside, he will come through and get a
107.7. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Oh, I think Razify, he's about to start a lap soon, so we'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he could definitely improve here, I feel.
Okay, it'll be a tall order to beat Twonk. It is quite a competitive time that Twonk has set. But Razify, he's about to start his lap now as he comes across the finish line. DRS activated. Will he be confident into turn one? Looks like it. Very quick entrance into turn
really
one.
Nice.
Oh, just gliding the car through. There looks to be a Renault in the background. And he goes a 10th quicker. He sets the purple first sector, so this could be a battle for pole. Definitely quick on the
pushing.
gears. Oh yeah, he is pushing. Oh yeah, look how he's pushing.
Coming through the last corner of the second sector now.
Yeah.
He's actually out first, and he's
Oh,
6 tenths
he's
up.
all the AstroTurf in the world. 6 tenths up, purple fastest sector. He also got fastest sector 1, so.
Holding the inside line, he's gonna come through. Will it be P3 or P2?
And he
It'll be
goes P2. He set a purple first everything on my screen.
Yeah.
He
Looking very
dethrones
competitive.
Hakim for P2. So definitely Razafai is going to be kicking himself a little bit.
Yeah, but we're seeing really close times here between Hakim, Rezify, Twonk. Even Reese, if he can get a better time, and could challenge for a front row here. But now we have Combri and Condos on a lap. About matching this first sector.
You know, looking at the rainbow flag is kind of strange again. For going back on 2020, I will be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely. Personalized stuff you can put in your car.
Oh yeah, true. Like on the, I don't know what to describe it as, on your halo, but not on top.
Yeah.
The column, let's just say. And he's
Capricorn.
slower by 7 thousandths.
Pretty much matching his times for the first two sectors, but here's where you can make a difference. Coming down the long straight. Will you do better? Let's go to that by 3 tenths.
Yeah, 3 tenths. Pretty good. I think Blue's on the lap. He's quicker by a tenth. So there's definitely some improvements here. He could take Reese's P4 spot. Definitely pushing that track limits a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and goes wide. I think
I decides to retire. Not choosing to do another lap. Twonk is on an outlap, so he will try for another lap. Hakim also stays in, so he will not go for another lap, I believe.
no, he won't. On Reese, he looks like he's burning some of that fuel. Don't burn your gearbox, bro. I think Reese is on for another lap, so do you want to spectate him?
Yep, currently on him with right now.
Alright. So DRS wide open. Letterbox DRS.
Yep. Into the first corner. Rather smooth.
Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah, kicking out the car a little bit. It's what you need from the car. Just kick it out a little bit. Goes quicker by a tenth. So he could take Hakim's P3. Definitely pushing the car. You can see his car just sliding a little bit.
Looking very good through there. Oh, was a bit
Oh,
wide.
and heavy. Might have lost a little bit of time there.
Yeah, going a bit wide through the hairpins here. But down to the flat out left-hander. He is
A tenth up
1
still.
tenth up. Still in contention here.
So, could he
Will he
take
get
P3? Prospects are saying yes. And no, he doesn't. He lost a little bit of time coming up the uphill section. So Hakim will keep P3. But Twonk, he's gone for a pole lap.
Will he increase his lead? Let's see.
This will be the ultimate smack in the face for Razafai should Twonk go faster. Twonk goes faster. Oh wow.
Meanwhile, Blue is off track.
Yeah, he's going to retire on track, I hope. Oh, don't bin it. Okay, grand. So yeah, Interesting qualifying. The top three very close.
Yeah, we're in for a close race, I think, here.
Well, Red Bull on top of their game now. 1 and 4. Definitely very nice to look at. But, qualifying, to be fair.
Yeah, not that spaced out. The biggest gap, I believe, is from Reese to Blue, but that's only 4/10, so we could be on for a really close race here.
Very close. Think people let him know that he's the only one on track now.
Yeah, he's gonna cross the line now, and it'll be the end of qualifying. So stay tuned for the race.
And your top three? Yeah, let's take top three. Twonk in pole position gets 2 points for him and himself. Resify, only 4 thousandths down. Down in second. He'll need to outscore the Red Bulls by 2 points. Hacken, our championship winner, down in P3. I think this is going to be one hell of a grid.
Yeah. And also be important that Carps find some good race pace to challenge and not make it a one-person show against the Red Bulls.
What tires will P11 go on? No, P11 ain't here. All of them starting on softs.
Which is the preferable race tires, so.
Yes, it is. It is.
No surprises.
Absolutely none at all. So it's still starting out their strategy. Looks like half the grid is readied up, and Twonk, he hasn't yet. How are you finding the new game on Brazil, if you tried it yet?
Actually, I've tried it, and I can say that there's no more huge advantage between controllers and wheel.
For
It's
me,
definitely a lot different feeling.
For me, anyways, I'm at least a second up from last year's game.
Yeah, and you race on wheel, right?
Controller.
Controller.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can just tell it's different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They definitely did a big change on it with the curbs and.
Definitely feels a little bit more grippier. I'll tell you that for sure.
Definitely.
So
I think that was just to balance the advantages between controller and wheel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the full grid rundown. So Twonk again, P1 out qualifying Resify. Resify ahead of the championship winner, Hakem. Reese down in P4, he'll be wanting to get ahead of Hakem and Resify. Blue in P5, solid performance. Carbon Con, P6, looking to get a little bit more points. Carps down in P7, not really rising up to the job in Brazil, but not all is lost. James Killer, P8, he'll be looking to do himself some justice for his teammate. H. Collins, down in P9 and P10. Looks like F1 Antics has spun a little. There's a little bit of grass on his tires, and yeah, he's spinning again.
So now the whole crew will be waiting for him.
Looks really good.
Yeah, also good to note that F1 2021 just looks so much better.
Oh yeah,
like people say, oh, the graphics haven't changed much. It's not about the graphics, just like all the shading and all that looks so much greater.
I mean, you can see the tire marks on the track, but right now, do you want to bring us through the lights out?
Yeah. Everyone's lined up now. 5 lights on. 5 lights off, and everyone's away. And Twonk gets a pretty decent start.
Twonk actually getting a mega start, and Reese, he's jumped Hack'em.
Oh, they sent it. Resify and Twonk side by side.
Oh, and will Twonk have to give? No, he won't. He won't give. But Resify, he's also going to go for a move. But oh, yeah, they touch wheels. Oh wow, a little bit of disrespect here.
Resify holds it and he gets it.
Resify gets it. Oh, Twonk looking a little bit slidey there. Number 46, definitely.
Oh, Cobra Khan thinking about them on the inside, and he backs off.
Oh, he's just
getting a mega start into P4.
Reese losing a crucial position for championships. For the championship lead. Who else? Who else? There isn't much after that, but I think Spectate Blue a little. He might be able to make a move on Reese.
Yeah, but Twonk will have the slipstream here.
Oh, Twonk will have definitely the slipstream. But one thing to look out for is the ERS management on Brazil. You don't want to burn too much ERS, or else you won't be able to regain any of that ERS, judging from personal experience.
Reese thinking of sending it on Capricorn, but
there's a little bit of a timing glitch on my end, so
yeah, slight glitch. But for now, it is Resify in first. Jumping Twonk, but Twonk is gaining lead. Try it around the outside here.
Oh, Twonk is desperate to make a move against Resify. Oh, and that's definitely a warning for Twonk.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think Brazil will
Twonk's
be
on the inside. No. Close.
No, he won't.
But yeah, it is Twonk. It is a Resify in P1 with Twonk right behind.
Yes.
Hack'em maintains his position, while Capricorn goes up 2 positions. Reese goes down 1, and so does Blue. And then behind them, James, Carps, F1 Antics, and Collins with a penalty to add to it, and must have spun around their Sunday because he's all the way far from the pack. Twonk is gaining on Resify again.
Hold on. Twonk is definitely pushing his Red Bull all the way to the limits. He's gonna have that DRS crucial. Oh, and looks like Twonk has already burned most of his ERS anyways. But Twonk will not care. He'll send one down the outside, makes contact a little bit.
Yeah, very good defending by Resify there.
Yeah, very good actually.
Yeah, and now Twonk with almost no ERS left against Resify with about 70%. Might fall back into the clutches of Hack'em here.
He might. If Resify, he's just controlling the pace. I don't think he really cares too much that Twonk is pushing. He's definitely going to lose out a little bit on...
Twonk is really close.
Yep, and here we go. The run into T1. It's all Twonk needs. Twonk has the inside line. Will they respect each other going into turn 1? Yes, it looks like it, but I think Resify, he'll have a DRS on Twonk. But Hack'em, he's going to be wanting to make a move on Resify soon. Through Sector 2 is where you gain most of your ERS back.
Yeah. And Resify is not really backing off here.
No, Resify, he's going to be one to try and make a move, but Reese gets a 3-second time penalty. Absolutely crucial.
Side by side as well, Reese and Capricorn. Ooh, a bit of a switchback maybe. But Capricorn blocks him off really well.
Yeah, but Reese, he'll have a run into T1. Oh, that dirty air is affecting the Red Bull so much. The low revs not singing too joyously now. Carbon Con. He has more ERS than Reese. Reese taking the outside line. But Carbon Con, he's going to defend his position. Reese had to lift off there, so Reese is going to have to try and make a move down into T3, I believe. Yeah, T3. And he sends one from miles back. He makes the move stick. There's a little bit of wheel barging going on, and Reese makes the move stick. Absolutely phenomenal move. Oh, and by the way, Pitch, if you're going, just
Yes.
DM me on Discord, like last week.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. I'm not, by the way. I'm still
Okay.
at that time.
Okay. So Carbon Gun, he's going to be wanting to get P4 off Reese back. But Reese, he looks to be stupidly quick right now. The absolute launch that Reese will get now, coming out of that final corner. Beautiful ear raping from Pitch Black's end. And it looks like the top two are still battling hard, tooth and nail.
Yeah, we'll see a move down here. Go second straight.
And look at them, just absolutely breaking the toe. And it looks like them two are going side by side into this next section. Will Stressify give, or will Twonk hold out? No,
Yeah, Resify,
he's made an excellent move on Twonk. That was phenomenal. Pushing each other absolutely to the max. But Twonk, he's going to be wanting to get that position back. He might do a Lewis Hamilton here if he's not careful. Hakim looking feisty. He's going to be wanting that position off Twonk. As they enter the DRS train now, Twonk and Hakim. Twonk, he'll try one down the outside again. The unoptimal line, and it looks like they have just, and Twonk gets a 3-second time penalty. Absolutely crucial for Red Bull's end. Hold on, I need to check. Okay. Wow, Twonk has got a penalty and he's a little bit vulnerable to Hakim, but Hakim, he's going to have to give way.
Oh, and Reese goes on the outside of blue.
Oh wow, they're going side by side. Could spell disaster if one of them ain't careful. But Blue, he has to back off. He'll be the biggest loser if he doesn't.
Con goes for a move.
But Blue will have the inside line now. Blue will bangs with Carbon Con.
Yeah, really good midfield scrap we're having here.
Yeah, really good race for a 10-card grid. I think Blue will have another run going into this DRS straight now. Reese, he'll be wanting to break that toe as soon as possible. Yeah, Carbon Con thinking better of it. He might not want to make a move into T1, but he'll send one down T3, yeah. I think Twonk is going to make a move.
Front, they're battling. And Resify stays ahead, but
Resify does stay ahead, but Twonk will have. He might have the move. Twonk with the outside line, Resify covering that line, so no
very
move can. Yeah, very good defense, very clean as well. But Twonk, he's.
I'm interested about Hakim here because he's just kind of conserving his ERS and hanging back and letting them fight.
I don't blame him, to be honest. He's needs the top two to make a mistake. So long as they keep battling like this, I think Hakim, he'll be the biggest winner out of this.
Yeah, but Twonk's just spending so much ERS.
Yeah, Twonk knows.
6%.
Yeah, he is pushing his car to the limit. Absolutely pushing his car. But heavy into T1, and he's going to be spending all his ERS again. Just compare ERSs. Yeah, never mind. Twonk basically on 0.
Yeah, it's really not helping out Twonk right now. We just can't get past in the straights because that's how low ZRS is.
Yeah. See, with Brazil, like I said at the start, he's going to have to be very smart with his ERS usage.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely need to be a little bit smarter, and F1 Antics picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, Reese are behind Kamikon as well for the battle for P4.
But again, no move made by the top runners.
Yeah, I think Twonk's like falling back a little bit here.
Yeah, Hakan may have to get a move on.
Ooh, is Reese and Kamikon really close to each other? You could see Reese going for a move here. Down the inside.
Oh, and Reese actually gets the moves done.
Oh, but Kamikon comes back.
Carbon Con gets the position back, and Reese will have to fight another day if he wants to get P4. Carbon Con definitely fighting hard and tooth and nail. So definitely one to watch out. Not much action at the moment. The top three still going. Go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say that Twonk is getting
another. Oh, the wind looks to be out of us now. Yeah, he's got 6 seconds. Absolutely not great for Twonk. Yeah. And that's the difference between your Div 1 and Div 2 driver. The consistency.
Yeah, in fact, now Hakim is starting to gain on Twonk. And look at this ERS compared to Twonk.
Oh, this is an absolute beauty for Hakim right now. Doesn't have to worry about anything at the moment. He's got T2 secured in the bag. We both know that Hakim is not the quickest, but he's definitely the most consistent.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Hakim now. Let's see if anything happens here.
No, he's not going to turn on his ERS. Surely not. Not when he's in this DRS train. Twonk, he looks like he's going to make a move very soon.
He's too far.
Oh, is he?
But now they're so close to each other. The top three.
Them two are just tagging each other along, just pulling away from the pact. It really goes to show that, you know, Div 2 is very competitive.
Yeah, definitely. These top three are really fighting for that win.
They are not letting up at all.
We might see a move here from Hakim soon enough, with Twonk falling back now. Possibly from tire with all that late braking and battling with Resify.
For sure. Oh,
yeah,
and Hakim, he's got an excellent run, but Twonk, he'll be burning his ERS. No surprises here. F1 Antics picks up another time penalty, and Resify, he's going to be trying to cover that undercut. It's time for Hakim to make a move against Twonk.
Yeah, leaves Twonk out. The clutches of Hakim.
Alright, now what do they do?
I think
Hakim, look at him. He's burning his ERS. Look at the moves.
Yeah, and he's got it.
Blows by Twonk. The absolute speed difference that them two have. But Twonk, he's going to... He had to give the place up. Fair racing from the two. Can't complain.
Yeah, really good strategy call from Resify. Let them fight each other so that you can make a gap when it comes up the pits.
Resify. Oh, 3-second penalty for Resify.
Yeah, now inspire Hackham to stay a bit cleaner.
It's up to Hackham if he stays clean, which I think he can. Hackham, come on, use your ERS, buddy.
I believe Twonk will go in now. And Hackham will stay
Hackham,
out.
he's going to stay out. He knows he can pull off the gap. Ooh. Well, to be fair, he was just staying back a little bit. He wasn't really pushing his tires, so there could be a little bit more life in them. Maybe 1 or 2%, but...
We could see Hackham using a lot of ERS here to maybe do an overcut on Twonk. I wouldn't be surprised.
What I'm looking at now, look at his ERS usage, down to 49%. So he's going to be putting in qualifying laps like we haven't seen before. Reese, he's still in P2, still in contention for a podium.
Oh, look at Resify and Twonk here. Look how close they are.
Oh, and Twonk, no.
Oh, did just come out.
But judging by how close Twonk was to Resify, do you think Hackham can...
I think he might. I think if he pushes here, he may actually get it.
Hold on, I need to see the gap towards the leader. Gap to Resify and Hackham right now is 18 seconds, and usually it would take around, in Brazil, 18 seconds and 19 seconds to do a pit stop, so yeah, I think Hackham needs to be very careful with that speed limit in beautifully. As Reese, his Red Bull, he's going to come in, but now the two fighting for the lead, Resify and Twonk, they're about to cross the finish line, and I just think that Hackham had just pulled off the overcut.
I think he's got it.
It's going to be super close. It's going to
be really close.
It is going to be stupidly close. And no, he has not got the overcut done and dusted.
Oh, comes out just behind.
Oh, just losing out a second. Oh, that is tough on Hackham, for sure.
Yeah, but he's still in the battle, and he still has no penalties, so it's very much still on for him.
Just as long as Hackham keeps it out of the white lines, he should be very, very, very solid.
Every single one on hard tires as well. Not one medium tire runner. Perhaps knowing that the mediums will fall off at the end.
Yeah, yeah, looks like they're pulling away from Hackham now, so definitely their tires are switched on. But for Hackham, he'll have fresher tires.
Yeah, Hackham gets DRS, he was out of it for the first straight. But yeah, Twonk, just not enough engine power, not enough ERS to get past Resify. He really needs to save here and try to do one big push instead of a bunch of small ones.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta...
Really close to Reese, goes around the outside and make a bit of contact.
And he's gonna have to just give way. Reese definitely desperate to keep P4.
And now Blue's gaining. Not close enough. Oh, Twonk is really close to Resify this time around.
Yeah, looks like it. Hackham, he's kind of fell out a little bit. But Twonk,
here.
Look at that, 0% on his battery. Gonna take ages for him to build up.
Twonk try and get around the outside, he holds it in.
Oh, that could have been ending in the ears. For Twonk.
And Twonk just has no ERS left, 0 ERS.
He's on the big fat 0. And Hackham, Hackham still in contention for the win. May not be on track, but may be on penalties.
Yeah, Twonk's best bet is to pulled off the overtake, make a gap, and then hope that Hakim gets a penalty, really.
Yeah, that's the only thing he can hope for right now. I just want to say, the top from P4 to P9, there's a battle. An absolute battle. Reese seems to be leading the charge. Carbon Con definitely being the one that's running away from it.
Oh, yellow flag. Not sure what that was for, but we got James and Booze on my side. James was passed.
Sorry, say again?
Just a bit of battling at the bottom as the front runners.
Wait, has Blue lost his front wing? Yes, he has.
I believe he has, yeah.
Hold on.
So
yeah, it looks like the... Yeah.
Oh, it's soft tires. Interesting call.
Those softs won't make the end, so he's probably going to gamble on a safety car.
Oh, someone's in the barrier. Big shunt.
And it's Reese. Reese in the barrier. Absolutely devastating for Reese.
I just caught him as he hit the barrier. It was a big crash right there. That's a virtual safety car.
Oh, just
so
the VSC.
The front runners coming in, maybe.
I doubt they will. They're going to have to extend their tires a little bit. But oh my god.
Huge shunt. I don't know who the battle was with, but he crashed really hard. The barrier there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, nobody into the pits. In the front.
Looks like they're gunning it down the straight, so definitely has ended. No drive-throughs.
And Twunk was looking for maybe an overtake with Resify, but not enough speed. $17 laps left in the race.
Now with race out, Red Bull is going to have to hope that another Alpha retires, or he's gone for the Red Bulls.
This has swayed really well for Alfa Romeo.
I'm curious to see what happened, and if there was a big shunt.
Well, there was a big crash into the concrete barrier for Reese midway through the crash. But either way, it was a pretty hard contact.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh Christ. I think Carps, he's gonna try and make a move on Carbon Con now. No, he's way too far back, so back up to the front.
I feel like Twonk is faster than Resify, but just... Oh, actually, speaking of DRS, his DRS has gone up quite a bit now.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, he did go into the pits, so...
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, and yeah, there you go again. Once again, burning it. But Resify, he's not one to burn it, so it looks like Resify is using a low downforce setup. It's definitely working in his favor. And Hakim with the fastest lap for the Haas team.
Stong makes the move, but Resify might just come right back. And he will.
And he will. Resify. He'll make a move down the outside, maybe. No, he's gonna have to cede to Twonk, but no, maybe. No, and there's contact. Contact between Resify and Twonk. Always bound to happen. Always bound to happen.
Hakim sends it down the
inside. And Hakim, he's going to be one to send it down the outside. The outside, which will turn into the inside coming into the next section. No, Twonk will have to take it from Hakim. But for Hakim, This could
Yeah,
this
Hakim.
this could work out so well for Hakim right now. That was always bound to happen. You don't pull off a move like that down a narrow straight. But Hakim, he'll be wanting to blow by Twonk. And does he? Yes, he'll blow by Twonk. Absolutely wonderful move for Hakim. Turns out he's going to be the biggest winner. But Twonk, he'll be wanting to get ahead of Hakim as soon as possible because he has the DRS.
Yeah, so Twonk battling one guy for first, ended up switching in with another guy for first.
So who really is the biggest loser here? Definitely Resify. It was a bit of a...
Twonk does have 6 seconds compared to Resify's 3.
Yeah, true. He's gonna hope that Hakim pushes on a little bit. Yeah, Hakim, he's just gonna control the pace now. He doesn't need to do anything.
Ooh, Twonk goes wide.
Yeah, terrible exit for Twonk, but he'll be wanting to use that ERS. The one saving grace for Twonk at the moment. I think another saving grace for Hakim is that Twonk, he's on barely any ERS.
Yeah, Hakim's been saving throughout the whole race and it's really paid off.
It really did. I think he kind of anticipated a move between the front runners.
Yeah, 13 laps left in the race too, so time ticking down a bit.
Well,
the back James makes a move on Carps for P5.
Carps, he's just falling down the order.
Carvercon gets 3 seconds with the time penalties. That'll be his first. Ooh, Twonk might have got another warning there.
Looks like it.
Really
and Twonk, yep, he's going to be wanting to make a move. Will Hakim burn his ERS? No, he won't, thinking better of it. He knows Twonk will be running short of ERS soon. And he makes the move clear, but don't forget now that Hakim, he's going to be having that DRS on Twonk.
Interesting, Hakim decided not to spend DRS. Hakim perhaps understanding that Twonk does have 6 seconds with the penalties. And conserving.
Mm-hmm.
Will Hakim go for a move here?
Doesn't look like it at the moment.
He does have better top speed. He is gaining.
And Hakim, he's just gonna keep it calm for a bit.
Yeah, Hakim.
Actually, I just noticed he's the last one without a penalty. Well done, Hakim. Really proving your worth in terms of consistency. Can you do me a favor, Pitch? Can you check the penalties or the warnings that Hakim has?
Sure.
And Blue has fast slap.
Oh, I believe Hakim has 2.
Oh, and he almost loses it. Hakim does. So for Hakim, he's going to have to be pushing now. For Twonk, this is absolutely necessary for Hakim to make a mistake. And Reservoir, he's just gonna blow past Hakim. So yeah, Hakim on 2 pens, or 2 warnings, right?
Yeah.
See if he can end the race without a penalty.
Yeah, and they're both pretty recent too.
Are they actually? So definitely pushing hard, definitely being affected by that dirty air. And there looks to be a yellow flag.
Big crash.
And James is out. VSC between Blazer Cars and James Killer. Wow, Jesus Christ.
2 big crashes today.
2 big wow, what a crash. Wow.
And Twonk will not like this.
For Twonk, he's gonna be desperate to get the move on. Deltas look positive at the moment, and DRS is now enabled, so definitely safety car is out. No, not out. In. And Hakim. Yeah, Hakim. He's just gonna have to keep it cool.
Hakim's gonna hope that Twonk and Reservoir fight like mad as a back marker from Collins has let them go.
Oh yeah, crap.
Currently no other big battles on track.
No, not at the moment.
Collins listening through.
Two big crashes though. The shunt with Reese and the crash with Blazer Cars.
Yeah, very big.
It's not the prettiest of sights, I'll tell you that now.
And it looks like Collins might be trying to get past to Reservoir again.
Yeah. Now that Twonk has broken the slipstream for Reservoir, he's gonna hope that Reservoir loses out 1.5 seconds over the course of for Hakim to lose 6 seconds. Definitely possible. And did Collins make a move on Reservoir?
Yeah, I believe the Reservoir just let him pass, knowing that he is on softer compounds.
Oh my god.
Keep in mind, it's a worn hard tire versus a new soft tire, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
And now Collins will probably do the same for Twonk. So far, Hakim's gap to Twonk, 2 seconds, so still.
Oh wow. Hakim losing it on traction a little bit.
Yeah, the hard is looking a bit.
Oh, and yeah, looking like he's squirreling out of control, and I think will Twonk fight Collins? This is after.
Oh god. I remember the last time I saw Red Bull get unlapped here in Brazil.
Oh my god. And Collins, he's gonna send one down the inside. No, he doesn't. Thinks better of it. But I did not expect Harley Collins.
Oh, Hakim made a move on Reservoir.
Oh, he did, and he'll have DRS on him, and the move seems to be clear. So definitely big step forward for Rez. No, for Hakim.
Yeah, Hakim, really opportunist right there.
Yep.
Perhaps just having trouble.
For Twonk now, he's gonna hope that, Hakim makes a few mistakes. Maybe hold up Rezify a little bit, just get cheeky a little bit. For Twonk, he's gonna need to push his card to the absolute limit. I know Harley Collins will keep him in check, mainly due to the fact that, he's trying to unlock himself. So obviously them two will be, interesting indeed, interesting indeed. Lap 31 of 36. No moves made at the moment, but I think Rezify, he's going to be making a move soon. No, he won't. 5% ERS, definitely not helping him much. Yeah, Twonky's just pulling with every given corner now.
It's going to be crucial because Rezify is 2.8 seconds behind Twonk, which is now 3.1, so if Collins holds up Twonk here, it could be race deciding for him.
Yeah. Oh, look at Rezify's car, it's just twitchy down the corners. Trusting of his car. Yikes. And Twonk has already broken that 3-second margin that he hopes to have, but he's just pushing the absolute crap out of his Red Bull. Pitch, if you can still hear me, can you check the warnings that Twonk has? Oh, and Hakim with a 3-second time penalty.
Oh.
Oh, so this changes the course of the race now, again.
Oh, F in the chat.
F in the chat for Hakim. Well, it goes to show that track limits is a bitch.
Definitely.
But for Twonk, he's gonna need to push his Red Bull. If he wants to have any chance of winning, he's gonna have to set quali lap after quali lap after quali lap.
And the absolute best time to show the intervals on screen. Yeah, thank you for that game.
Thank you, game, for being ever so kind with the intervals. And okay, 3.6 is your gap right now. Wait, check the warnings that Twonk has. I need to know.
Oh, yeah, this is very. So far, Twonk has 1, 2. Oh, this is lap 1.
Yeah, just need to know how much warnings he has now after his pen.
Yeah, definitely. Twonk has 1. I believe it might just be 1.
So definitely he's pushing it. But he's pushing it to a point where it's like it's
Oh, Rezify got past Hakim. Did I not realize that?
Yeah, I did not notice that. I just only know. Yeah, look at it. Harley Collins is keeping Twonk in check, to be fair.
Well, it's a battle on track between Rezify and Hakim, so gloves are off here.
Gloves are definitely off, but oh, Twonk, he's just lost that little bit of time to Rezify. Rezify, he only needs to stay within 7/10 to take the win off Twonk. Yeah, so Rezify, he is pushing. I'll spectate Rezify, because I don't want to hear the Red Bull engine scream at my face. Oh wow, look at that wheel turning, just absolutely pushing it.
Yeah, definitely. But Rezify is pushing as hard as he can to get to Twonk, but
And this
Might
is
be
the
too
section
low.
where Pad is OP. Because look how much tense that Twonk just gained.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and that definitely that gap coming down is going to take a punch on Twonk's confidence. Reservoir, he just needs 5/10. That's all he needs. 5/10 to outscore what do you call it? To take the win off Twonk.
Yeah, I wonder if Collins might be the race decider here if he tries to get past Twonk. Much better ERS.
Oh yeah, true. But F1 Antics could be using a tool for Twonk. F1 Antics could be the anchor for DRS. Will Twonk get DRS now? Yes, he does.
He does.
Absolutely crucial. So, yeah, Twonk blessing his little lucky stars right now. Okay, lap 36 of 36. 5/10 as you got. 4/10 now. This is the place where you want to gain the most time. F1 Antics, love, please move out the way.
A lot of gaps going down, 3/10.
3/10 is your gap. Okay, you can definitely tell that Reservoir is pushing like a madman. 2/10 is now your gap. 3/10 now. This is where Twonk gains the most time. Pad traction definitely coming in handy. But I think if Twonk just holds out for the last set of corners, doesn't crush it under, I think Twonk, he'll get it on track, I think.
Spending all of his ERS. Now at 0.
And now at 0. Yep. And Twonk wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. Second, Reservoir only missing out by 2/10. A very good push for Reservoir. Absolutely phenomenal. But Twonk, he's the one to hold out. Kevin Con coming P4. Actually, Karps could make a move on Kevin Con. Nope, ran out of ERS.
Ooh,
Very, very close. So 10th only separating them. Blue, the last one to finish the race on track. To be fair, that race was quite entertaining, to be fair. You had a huge midfield battle, and then you had the top three fighting out like mad. And look at this beautiful side-by-side action with Carvin Con and Kerps, even though they are on AI.
that's it. Time for the interviews.
Yes, sir. Oh, this is going to be interesting to hear from Twonk. I want to know what it feels like, losing Reese. You know? So, your winner, Twonk, P1, second, Reservoir Con, fifth, Carps SC, sixth, Blue, seventh, Harley Collins, F1 Antics coming in eighth, James Killer in ninth, and Reese DNFing down in 10th. Thanks. The people in.
Yeah, I get CES. swinging on Twonk and
Yeah. Resify in and wow. And everyone's in. Are we ready to commence with the interviews? Alright, I'm going to start with the interviews. I think Pitch Black is a little bit busy. P3.
Sorry about that.
Hakim, P3. Could have been a win there if you didn't get a penalty. In 2-0 with Resify and Twonk. So, how do you feel after the race?
Yeah, could have been a win if I didn't get a penalty or the orange front wing in lap 30, if I'm not wrong. But,
wait, you got an orange wing? We didn't notice.
Yeah, when I tried to overtake Resify, I think he overstayed and hit my front wing on the right side, and I lost. I got orange, so it's fine, it's good. But yeah, it was really. I think watching them will be very intense. Three just not giving each other an inch, just really aggressive. I was just watching. I'll be honest. I didn't try to battle too hard. I think the mistake was I tried to overtake Resify. I should have tried to take it easy, but I had to. If not, I think I could have won the race. Knowing that Tong have 6 seconds, and yeah, but still a good race nonetheless.
Yeah, during the VSCs, there was a time when you could have came in to change tires and we get an advantage. But did you have like a thought about that, or
I
was
did.
this like a position thing?
I was talking to Blue and Blaze about it, that I was gonna come in for soft. Then I think I saw the VSC just went by quickly, so I was like, nah, it's good. I know I secure P3 anyways, so risking it to the softs was an option. But then when I got that orange front wing, I think it'd take a longer time to fix that front wing, and you don't mean anything to pit for soft. Maybe it could, but you never know, honestly.
I think Pitch Black, he's again gone. So, yeah. Again, you're the champion. Haven't gotten you on the podium last week, but how do you feel? Like, just being a Div 2 champion?
I have to get a podium. It feels good. Because, if you told me I won the Div 2 championship in Australia, the Tong and Reservoir was way quicker, but, I don't say I proved people wrong, but I kind of did in my own sense, where I thought I wasn't quick enough and I won it, so it feels good. It feels really good.
The humbleness shining off you, Hakim. Anyways, congratulations on the title, and congrats on P3. Resify.
Who like constructor?
Then okay, fair. Resify. Absolutely intense with Twonk. All race long, wheel to wheel action. Got very nitty gritty at one point. How was racing from your end?
I loved every minute of that race. It was one of the best races I've ever had. GG to Tonkin Hacken, that was very close at some points. I was, towards the end, I was pushing like crazy, and the incident with Hakim, I went around the outside and I had a bit of oversteer and then hit him. That was, I would take the blame for that. But when I saw Twonk got out of the 3 seconds, I was pushing the whole thing. I had like no fuel, no ERS, so I think I got back into like 3/10, but it wasn't enough. But yeah, GG to Twonk and Hakim. Well done, guys.
Yeah, definitely a big battle between you three. Would you say that if you stayed in front of Twonk, or when you stayed in front of Twonk when you eventually you got that into that incident and stuff, would you have maybe had a chance to maintain that and just bring it to the very finish and take first place when you went off track?
Yeah, I reckon I could have. With Twonk 6 seconds, the whole race I was just watching my warnings. I think I had 2 warnings at the end, so I was. Then I saw Hakim got one, so I knew the whole race. I was like, yeah, Haken's gonna win because he's got no penalties, and then he got one. So it was just pushing, and towards the end, a chance if I kept ahead of Twonk in the middle of the race.
Shitter's you alive?
Yeah, sorry. I don't have any questions. Wait, yeah, I don't have any more questions to ask. Unless I must be tripping out. I must be tripping out. No questions to ask from my side. Are we still in? Oh man, I'm so distracted. Pitch, can you take over, please? I'm a little bit distracted.
Moving on to our race winner, Twonk. Easy for you, by any means. It seemed like throughout the whole race, it was just a case of not having enough ERS to get past and just being stuck behind with the penalties. Just explain how you got through it all and managed to win the race.
I don't really know, really, because we're all having really close up-front battles. So good, I enjoyed it so much. And near the end, I saw those two were battling a lot, so I knew that was my opportunity to get away. I almost didn't, but Reserpie had the pace on me there. I think the gap was like 3 tenths, wasn't it? It was close. Yeah, it was very close, so I enjoyed it a lot. Hopefully we can have a race like that next week as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back now. Twonk, did you beat Alphas, or did Alphas secure the Constructors?
We still haven't lost it yet. Basically, we need to get all we can next week at Abu Dhabi.
Reserpie and Carps will bring the challenge, so I'm excited to see next week.
I do think it's a bit of a loss, pretty much narc impossible unless those two retire, but Drivers' Championship, I'm right up there.
You never know, and somebody could pull a Devin Butler now and crash into one of yous.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch it.
Anyways, I think that's all from me. Pitch, any more questions?
Yeah, I guess that's all for today, so good jump to the top 3 today.
Nhrl activity for tomorrow. Div Dolphin and DJ, be sure to tune in. Should there be a stream. WEC and IndyCar, no, WEC still going on. Yeah, I think that's all for Nhrl. So, yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.